Mr. Quinn? Mr. Quinn, let me tell you, my mother told me a long time ago not to follow Frank Sinatra on the stage. Your humor today was wonderful. I want everyone to get up. He put a lot of time into that. Let's make sure he feels good about it. Well, number one, I want to thank all the previous speakers, and particularly traveling from Mayo and any part of the world, even the east and the west side of Cleveland. This is an honor to be here. Particularly, I noticed there are 12 nominees, past nominees, and so many of them are my friends. I've got Julie and Jim Boland here tonight. That's 3. That's sort of a caucus or something along those lines. Yeah, but they meet. They don't talk about it, this group. They meet, have secret meetings at the heart. Now, you know, that makes sense. And we just, because Jerry and incidentally, I call it the Scanlon-Quinn show. Mr. Scanlon, raise your hand. You're a critical part of this. He's always modest. We won't stand tonight, but let's, you know, I want to come back and focus on this kind of the honoree and not my particular effort in becoming one. And it is an effort, and you have to do a lot of good things, and you have to think about how you can be better. It's all part of kind of growing up in kind of a mission statement, and every single honoree that I know worked very, very hard to establish themselves to be a leader in the community. And that this is not easy. It really is not easy. I just want to talk about one person, Mike Gibbons. And, you know, thank you everyone else for being here and dinner and everything else, but I'm here because of Mike Gibbons. Mike Gibbons is special. Of all the people in my entrepreneurial career, which goes back a long time, I've had a lot of individuals, a lot of leaders, a lot of other leaders and their families. And in one person, in one family, you have the perfect kind of storm. So I asked a special committee, again at the heart, after hours. And we were trying to say, who is the best, absolutely the best possible, or we're past honorees, we're just talking on ourselves. And of course, Mike's name kept jumping up and jumping up. So I said, look at Jerry Quinn. I'm gonna approach it my own way. I kind of have things that I like to do the way I like to do them, and I want to be respectful. So I reached out to Nancy and his key people in his company, and I said, I need some information about Mike Gibbons. And I shared this with the committee at the heart after hours again. This was only 2 days ago. This is action in place. And it is well written, tight, and everything else. And one of the members said, this won't do. We have to know something on Mike Gibbons, something special, something different. What makes you think he's so important? And you're really in here swinging hard. You know, I think he's already had the spot. I said, well, I don't know, this could be a short thing or something. But then I said, okay. I went to Mike and I said, Mike, give me a list of things that make you special and worthy of this. He said, well, I don't want to talk about it. You know, I just want to do my thing. I'm with my family. I've got Cleveland. I've worked hard. I got disappointed recently in an effort. Instantly, I was a Gibbons person. And congratulations, brief applause for taking the chance to lead in America in the Senate. Thank you. And when I called and asked him, hey, look at it. I'm sorry you're not in the race. We were there, but we need someone to step up of all the candidates and say, look at, I didn't make it, but it's important to America. It's important to America. You step up and say, I'm going to support the other person. That's what America is all about. And that's what Mike Gibbons is all about. I did get the group at the Harp after hours. And we decided to make a list out. These are all the reasons Mike should be the honoree. This is Mike Gibbons, his family. This is friendship. This is the future. This is how you love people. This is how you commit yourself to people. That list was good enough to get him elected. I was going to come over here and give you a big hug, but I'm not. I want you to come up stage here, okay? It's your turn before the Scanlon and Quinn video. Just wait to see that. People come from miles and miles in town and not invited here to the end event. So before the video goes, Mike, why don't you come up? Because I'd like you to come up here and stand up here, look down at your family, and look at how they're going to look at this video, because it's quite entertaining. Come on up. We're ready for the video. Listen, let's not get hysterical. People jump normally, jump out the windows and everything else here about how exciting this is. This is the man. I am proud. He's a great person. I love what he's accomplished. I love his family. And I feel very honored to be up here. And I voted for him at the Harp after hours.
Mike is one of the finest people that I know. He just puts his goodness into the community and wears it on his sleeve.
And I think Mike is actually the perfect choice for Person of the Year because in many ways he personifies what makes the Irish the special people they are.
Mike is simply the most loyal person I know, whether it's to his heritage, his faith, his family.
He came from very humble beginnings. He grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. And today he's one of the most successful investment bankers maybe in the country.
I think the skills of any good leader is being able to listen and understand and read people well. Just his ability to communicate and relate to people. People just gravitate towards Mike.
He was the CEO of a company based in Houston for years, but every weekend he'd commute between Houston and Cleveland to be with his family.
He's shuttling his granddaughter and 3 of her friends down to their place in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and he has to be back in 2 days, so he's staying there for 2 days, and then he's driving back. You know, for somebody to do that for their family, to give enjoyment to a granddaughter.
I went through the list of past honorees, and it's an extraordinary group of people, some of whom are more successful in business than Mike. But there is no one who's a better person.
I think very driven, very hardworking, and Mike and I have always seemed to come together on that, so it's somewhat ironic. And I think Mike always tried to recruit my son to go to Ignatius.
Met Mike as when I was a freshman at Ignatius, he was a senior at Ignatius, and he was thumping me on the wrestling mats. And we've remained friends, and after him thumping me on the wrestling mats, I got even with him because now I charge him as an attorney.
Mike is a consummate people person who just gets behind people, gets behind good ideas, and overall gets behind goodness in the community.
Years ago, he joined Lakewood Country Club and then promptly proceeded to basically give up the game of golf. You know, he cut his rounds back to 4 or 5 a year. And after a series of quadruple bogeys, Mike had a hole in one. I would have thought the odds were better that he'd be cheering for Eds to beat Ignatius. But anybody watching that ball roll in the hole would know that there really is the luck of the Irish.
Then there is the community side of Mike, which demonstrates Mike's heart. Then there's the family side of Mike, which is always there for his family.
But while the Irish like a lot of things, they love their faith, they love their family, and they love their friends. And Mike is no exception.
Mike, congratulations. You deserve this award.
And Mike, congratulations as you celebrate here with your family. Know that Irish eyes are smiling from above. Coach and Mom.
I just want to extend a very heartfelt congratulations to this award. It's deserved.
I am very proud to be part of this tribute, not because of what he's accomplished, but because of who he is.